ratings doubled. With Dilireba support and Chen Xingxu's goofy grin, this episode was incredibly awkward, yet a huge hit. With the proliferation of variety shows these days, audiences have become increasingly discerning, fueled by formulaic jokes and stereotypical celebrity personas. People seem to be losing interest in carefully crafted, predictable moments. It's the imperfect moments that truly capture the audience's attention. A recent episode went viral thanks to the stark contrast between Dilireba and Chen Xingxu. Ratings doubled, with over 60 million views and a vibrant online commentary. This episode wasn't just a successful experiment in variety shows, it was more like an experiment in authenticity and awkwardness. The spectacle of a viewership doubling, the opening of an anti-routine variety show. The show's opening was nothing short of explosive. He Jiang threw in a missing trophy gag, instantly getting the audience into the groove. Tan Jianxi and Yang Di, the variety show's atmosphere, pushed and shoved, while improvising their lines with fluidity, their movements and dialogue flowing like Deng Zhao and Chen He. The audience exclaimed with delight, with comments echoing "This is the rhythm of a variety show and I'm laughing like crazy." However, the camera shifted, and the scene suddenly shifted. Chen Xingxu, in the corner, his eyes wandering, his fingers twirling the corner of his clothes, a stiff, goofy smile plastered on his face, like a bystander who had strayed onto the set. His presence contrasted sharply with the variety show tension of the surrounding guests. Thankfully, Dilireba appearance stabilized the show. A walking ratings engine, she completely shed her idol image for the show, squatting to scratch her hair during the question and answer session, and being so overwhelmed by the rules of the game that she exclaimed, "Too brain-burning." Her idol aura shattered, yet she received cheers from the audience. Comments echoed in unison, "Reba is so down-to-earth. This is real life." In contrast, Chen Xingxu's performance seemed particularly awkward. When asked, "Whose opinion do you listen to when there's a disagreement?" he hesitated for 10 seconds, unable to utter a complete sentence. During the spelling game, his imitation of lizard was as stiff as a puppet, while Yang Di's twisted and crawling movements were perfectly convincing. During the hide-and-seek segment, he hid behind a sofa with only the corner of his shirt visible. When discovered, he could only giggle. The show thus created a strange tension, Reba's genuine joy on one side, Chen Xingxu's awkwardness on the other. This sense of contradiction kept the audience glued to the show. Reba's support contrasted with Chen Xingxu's social anxiety. In the show, Reba and Chen Xingxu formed the two poles of variety show. Reba's performance was natural and authentic throughout, free of any idle baggage. She collapsed during the question-answering session, crouching on the ground to scratch her hair. Even after being bumped in the game and sweating, she laughed and shouted, "Try again." This unfettered state of mind resonated with the audience. Reba's real nature became the show's biggest highlight. Chen Xingxu, on the other hand, was the complete opposite. Although he has many standout performances in film and television, he was like a disconnected player in variety shows. He stuttered when nervous, smirked when awkward, and completely lost track of the other people's jokes. The audience couldn't help but recall his variety show performance last year. Back then, he was wearing a suit and performing the Course 3 test, his long legs swinging and his adorable smile evoked by He Jiang's applause. Watching it live twice was truly thrilling. During the name tag tearing segment, he even carried Kinzai oxen on his back and ran at full speed, earning him the nickname Hardworking Man. But this time, his variety show sense was completely off. As a result, some criticized him as a variety show black hole while others mocked him as the representative of social anxiety. But it's undeniable that the stark contrast is precisely the show's appeal. Reba's presence and Chen Xingxu's disconnection, two extreme situations unexpectedly sparked buzz. Audience comments and online reactions. Awkwardness is also a key topic. After the show aired, audience discussion almost overshadowed the show itself. Related topics continued to heat up on Weibo, Douban, and TikTok. The most direct reactions were in the comments. As soon as Reba appeared, the screen was flooded with "stunningly beautiful" and "she's so cute." As she crouched down to scratch her hair, comments flooded the screen with "ha ha ha, Reba is me." When Chen Xingxu smiled idiotically, comments echoed, "Socially anxious, I've been projected." This interplay of humor and awkwardness made the show truly engaging. Online comments were also polarized. Some thought Chen Xingxu wasted his spot and lacked variety show chops. Others felt his awkwardness was genuine, a breath of fresh air. He didn't seem like he was acting, but rather an ordinary person who couldn't let go. Some lamented, "Varieties these days are so fake, Every joke seems pre-rehearsed. Chen Xingxu's awkwardness proves the show isn't scripted. It's worth noting that the production team also savvy marketing in their promotional efforts. The trailer boasted, Dilireba and Chen Xingxu intertwined sweetly, but the show itself contained zero interaction, leaving viewers exclaiming, industrial saccharine? There's no such thing. This discrepancy between title and content actually created even greater buzz. The data bears this out. 60 million views, double the previous episode. It dominated the trending search list for 12 hours, and even Yuwu factories worked overnight to produce identical plastic bag merchandise. The ability of variety shows to generate buzz has been proven once again. The ultimate answer to variety shows, beyond characters, they also need live people. The explosive popularity of this episode offers new insights for the industry. Audiences don't want perfect characters, but rather real, unpredictable live people. Reba's unfettered self-expression reveals her endearing and down-to-earth side. Chen Xingxu's disconnected social anxiety evokes countless ordinary people in real life who find themselves at a loss. Some criticize him as a variety show black hole, while others believe that clumsiness is also a ray of humanity. It's precisely this controversy that generates peasant attention. The charm of variety shows lies in their unpredictability and spontaneity. Tan Jianxi's deadpan jokes with plastic bags, Yang Di's hair tossing after being splashed with water, Reba's laughter after bumping into a pot lid, these are all genuine moments, more touching than carefully crafted gags. The production team ultimately made a bold decision, to split this episode into two parts, a first in the show's history. The reason is simple, Reba is enough to carry the show, and Chen Xingxu's awkwardness is enough to generate buzz. It turns out their gamble paid off. Variety shows aren't just a showcase for actors, but rather a process of alchemy that transforms celebrities back into ordinary people. When viewers saw Chen Xingxu's clumsiness, they smiled knowingly, so celebrities can be awkward, too. When they saw Reba frantically grabbing her hair, they sighed, she's just like me. This is the ultimate answer to variety shows. It's important to have a character, but more importantly, it needs to be lively. Conclusion. From awkwardness to authenticity, from silly smiles to resonance, this variety show created a ratings miracle. Behind its 60 million views lies not only Reba's ratings secret, but also Chen Xingxu's socially anxious performance. It's this extremely awkward authenticity that keeps viewers hooked. The entertainment industry has no shortage of exquisite character designs, but audiences crave livable people who remain clumsy and make mistakes even under the spotlight. This episode may have provided just that answer.